Good morning. Happy Thursday on this severe weather Thursday, guys. We've got a lot to talk about with Tom coming up. Welcome to Ozarks Fox AM. I'm Jeremy Rabe.
And I am a tornado coming in, Maddie Conklin.
Oh, dear Lord. Can you brace me if you're going to be that loud?
No, it's severe weather.
Oh, let me
severe
turn down my earpiece. We have
severe co-host.
Wow, that was severe my ear.
Severe in my ear.
Wow.
Did you hear?
Did you hear? I was like, hi.
Did you hear?
Did you hear? I was like, hi, good morning, I'm Jeremy Rabe. I'm Tornado! Come on!
That's me.
I was like,
that's me.
Yeah. Oh.
I should have come in twirling, actually, now that I think of it.
You know what? I should have come in like a wrecking ball.
Yeah. Oh, Miley Cyrus.
I came in like a wreck. Wow. Okay.
I just wanted to give you a very, very important update, because I know you all were very worried about my Girl Scout cookie debacle.
Wait, what debacle? Wait, what are you talking about?
Well, clearly yesterday someone wasn't listening. Remember I told you about the Samoas and how I put them in the fridge and what a bad idea it was?
Oh, yes, I'm sorry.
And so when I ate the cold Samoa, I go, gross. I put them out all night, overnight. When I got home yesterday afternoon, tried it, chef's kiss. So if you make the mistake, you can just let them sit out overnight in a bag, and they will go back to their natural habitat of being delicious.
Listen.
Well, I know you were worried.
I lost sleep over it last night. I was so worried. I kept just thinking, oh, dear Lord, please let the Samoas be
Please let the Samoas be okay.
I didn't forget all about what you said, at all.
Wait, what did you say?
I was like, what? I thought...
We talked too much.
Here's the thing, though. I was thinking about my own Girl Scout debacle with the one sleeve of peanut butter cookies.
Oh.
Did you guys hear that yesterday, by the way?
Well, Jesse was...
Oh, Jesse was sick. I opened my Girl Scout cookies, the peanut butters, opened a fresh box, never been opened. Only one sleeve of cookies was in there.
What? There's two.
There's
you don't have the tray.
Yeah. I thought when I got it, I was like, it feels very
weird.
Light. Like it's like bouncing back and forth.
Yeah.
Once the Girl Scout, I want my money back. Or some more cookies.
I was gonna say, there's $6 a box now. I remember when I sold them, they were $3.
Yeah.
I'd be like, hey,
Hashtag
I need my
inflation.
sleeve back, or $3.
Hashtag I was ripped off. Hashtag I support the Girl Scouts, but...
Hashtag ripped off.
Hashtag I want my cookies.
Hashtag he's gonna become a Girl Scout tornado.
Hashtag you guys want some cookies?
You guys want some cookies?
You should go up to the Walmart because I know that's where a lot of them are selling their cookies. I don't know where you grabbed
I was at Lowe's, Southside, Lowe's.
There you go.
Walking
you
getting
gotta go
some
back.
stuff.
Be like,
And
what's
the parents were over it, you could tell. The little girls were so
100%.
excited, but the parents were like...
Well, it's their duty as Girl Scout parents to
But here's the
show
thing,
up.
though. The weather has been so nice recently. At least it's not freezing cold like it normally is when they're
Yes.
outside.
Oh my gosh, I remember that. That was not
cold.
fun.
Then they would be selling your frozen cookies and that.
Then they would be.
You'd have to get some climate control going.
Yeah.
Look at us with our problems, our Girl Scout cookie
Girl Scout
problems.
Also, did y'all coordinate? Because that's, looks very good. The light blue and the light
happened.
blue.
No, we did
and,
not. It's
you
that
know?
news anchor telepathy.
You know what this
Happy-
reminds me of, guys?
Yeah.
You know what you look like to me? You look like the perfect ad for a J.C. Penney catalog in 1988.
Oh, wow.
Just sitting there like posing and...
I need like longer hair with like a bowl cut sort of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, that's
Or,
true.
and you
I
need a
think
perm
I
and
need,
like,
I need lots of
Bigger
aqua
hair.
net. Yeah, I need
I
definitely
need
bigger
the
hair.
suit to be this color.
That's
Yes.
true.
The wedding singer
So
suit.
true.
Wedding
and then you
singer
need the
Adam
ruffles too,
Yeah,
like white
yeah.
ruffles.
I do love your tie, though, with it, Jesse. That's
Oh,
very
thank you.
nice.
Very good.
It's very...
I got a drawer full of them in the newsroom. So take your pick. Any day you need one.
I might have to.
yeah.
Wing on in there and grab one.
Oh, yeah, you're not wearing one today.
I'm not wearing a tie today, no. I don't usually
I kind of
wear
like
them.
it.
Slightly.
I know
I was
your
wondering
ties,
if you had
man.
the
You never
socket.
pay attention to me,
I
man.
was checking to see if you had the socket this time too, but no.
No, it's not a socket.
Oh.
No.
You have one of those little shape things, one of those shaper gimmicks. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, those are good.
All your secrets are being
I didn't even know
revealed.
that was a
Yeah, this
thing.
really helps keep the pocket square.
Yeah.
I thought you guys just tucked
I only go with the one style of pocket square. I'm revealing all my secrets right
Wait, I'm okay. As you do that, I'm going to try a different technique today.
Secrets
now.
out.
Magic tricks. We can do that.
Yeah.
We've had a lot of those in recent days.
How's that look?
Those are fun. That looks great.
Hey.
Better.
Looks like you're about
Better?
to blow your nose on that.
Yes.
That's what these are for. All right. Anyway, let me just do something with that. Okay. A couple stories for you here this morning. An Australian billionaire with money to burn is ready to go back to the Titanic. Here's how. Clive Palmer has revived plans to build an exact replica of the ill-fated ship that sank in 1912, as we know. Now, the layout and rooms will look just as luxurious as they did back in that era. Titanic 2, as it's being dubbed, will have 9 decks, 835 cabins. Palmer is now looking for the right shipbuilders to get this thing started. He's hoping to do it early next year. So now why is he doing this? Well, simply put, Palmer says it's a lot more fun than sitting at home and counting my money.
Oh, dear Lord.
So there you go.
So wait, did
I wish I
the
had that
original
problem.
Titanic have 9 decks and 835 rooms?
I don't know.
I don't, well,
I feel like that's too many for that time.
Well, I'll tell you this. When I started working on cruise ships, I started working for Carnival Cruise Lines, and the class of ship I was on, I was like, I walked up, never been on a ship, start working, it's huge. They said, by the way, the ship you're going on, which was smaller for Carnival, said the Titanic was smaller than that.
Could have fit inside it.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
So
no
at the
idea.
time, the biggest ship in the world, it was big for them at the time.
Oh, good point.
However, think about this. The new Icon of the Seas, I believe, is like 19 or 20 decks.
Oh,
tall.
right.
Oh,
Yeah,
my
that's the
Lord.
big giant
That's the
one
big
there.
giant, I
Is
believe.
that the one that's doing the big world tour right
I don't think
now?
it's a world tour. It's just it's called
Okay.
Icon of the Seas, and it's just basically doing like the runs that normal cruise ship would. There is one that's
Nice.
doing the world, but just
Yeah.
somebody was saying I was on the ship. It was too big. I had to go all the way up 19 decks to get to the Lido deck and do this. So I'm
Lido
just saying,
deck.
it sounds. I bet they could build it cheaper now because it's not as big as the mega cruise ships.
Yeah.
But if he's trying to do Titanic 2, do it just like the original.
Oh,
Keep it all the same.
Fun fact, are you ready? Pop quiz. I learned this at the Titanic Museum in Branson.
Well, maybe not all the same.
Okay?
See what you're saying.
Think about when the ship was built, early 1900s, they had to do the most upscale things ever. Guess what the flooring was at the on the Titanic?
Marble?
I was gonna say wood.
Wood.
Linoleum.
Ah, that's
Because at
class.
the time, linoleum was brand new, it was super expensive, nobody had ever had it. Linoleum floors on the
That's-
Titanic.
That, folks,
Roll it out, glue it down.
that's pure class. right
Glue
there.
it down.
Isn't that crazy?
I have to look up what linoleum because I think of
I was like, is
linoleum
that basically
ceilings, right?
Marley?
No.
No.
Like,
Well, it's like big like vinyl floors that you, on a big roll, and you
Ah.
put adhesive down and you roll them. You've been on a million of these in
Okay.
your time because they're very inexpensive now. Like we would consider them cheap flooring.
Yeah, then it wouldn't be Marley because Marley's really expensive.
Yeah, it's very inexpensive at this moment.
Yeah.
yeah.
Back in the day, it was brand new, so they thought, oh,
New.
Well, you know,
Wow.
linoleum.
Fancy.
People were smaller back then. Things
Yeah.
were smaller.
That's true. Yeah.
Now we'll extrapolate that. For,
I'll Google it while we're
Today's
doing the next
giants.
vacancy.
Well, you know who was also pretty small back then? Many of us remember or know the Yodel Kid who went viral a few years ago for yodeling in a Walmart. Well, guys, he's back.
Long as I'm with you, I don't mind the pictures. If I'm gonna be famous for something, girl,
Oh my
I wanna be
gosh.
famous.
Yep, that's Mason Ramsey with his new single, Blue Over You. As you can probably tell, his voice has noticeably changed from his Walmart yodeling days. Since it was released last month, Blue Over You has almost 4 million streams on TikTok.
Oh.
There
Isn't
you
that
go, kiddo.
crazy?
So how old was he when he shot to viral
I
stardom?
think he was 10 or 11. I saw he's from Illinois.
Okay.
And now he's got to be, I'm terrible at math. So 2018, 16.
Probably approaching.
Is that like 17?
He's in
Wow.
his maybe early
16.
teens,
Early
mid to early teens. so,
Yeah.
yeah.
Maybe it's
Still
just
doesn't have quite a.
sounded high.
I was
Doesn't
gonna say,
have
I
like
feel
a
like he looks the
Josh
same.
Jesse and
Type voice.
I went to the
Yeah.
same place.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He's
As men, we understand that.
Yeah.
We're talking about the voice
Yeah.
change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
he's waiting for it.
But I
Okay.
think he's
It's not
still
coming.
also
It's not
kind
coming
of
yet. That's what I
If he was
thought.
17, it probably already happened by now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's,
that's what I was like.
He won't be the bass in the choir.
Yeah.
Put it that way.
But I feel like he also was still kind of, I wouldn't say kind of irrelevant, but he's still been doing some work because I know just a year or two ago he did a song, I think, or a partnership with Young Gravy.
Oh yeah.
Remember
the-
that?
Oh,
You know,
my
Young
gosh, that guy.
Gravy?
Yes.
Yeah.
I actually don't recall him doing that, but I do know who Young Gravy is.
Yeah. I saw it all over TikTok as well.
Wow.
But, yeah,
And was
look at this kid.
Young Gravy doing that duet with Big Baked Potato? Is that?
Oh, yeah. No, more like
that
a whole
collab?
mash.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
Betty White was the song.
Yeah.
Okay.
Big Big
Yeah.
Potato and Young
Mashed
Gravy did
taters.
Betty White.
Yeah.
Did Betty White? Okay,
Yeah,
gotcha.
yeah. There you go.
All right, we're on
Young
board with this.
taters.
Young
Young taters.
Young taters.
Taters and gravy.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, young Tom Schmidt with the weather hit.
yes.
I don't know.
Wow, is Maddie a rapper? Okay.
Yo,
Yo.
yo, what up?